respect, admiration, inspiration. Emotions usually reserved for a select few. Emotions you feel for true leaders. These are the very same emotions that connect great corporations with their stakeholders. An old Chinese proverb aptly describes that which makes for a great leader. But does this hold true even today? Is success not the true indicator of greatness? Isn't this what drives us in life and in our work? Corporations are what their people make them. And great corporations are built by great people, by individuals who have truth, integrity, and fairness hard-coded in their DNA, by individuals who always born with the code.
This company, which was founded in 1959, has done consistently well. Now, of course, one aspect is that we are good at what we do in our business, but what gives us, all of us, great satisfaction is that the business is conducted in a manner which is resting on solid foundations of values which are eternal, in the sense that the values are such that gives us continuous satisfaction and guides us as to how we should conduct ourselves and how we should conduct our business. And if we follow that, not only that we continue to be successful in our business, but it will give you great satisfaction as you go along, and it not only to you but I think to your colleagues and your customers and whoever you work with. How do you differentiate between one person and another person? In one manner you can differentiate by checking their backgrounds or what profession they are in or which state they come from. But if you think deeply, finally the difference boils down to what is the character of one person and what is the character of the other person. Something similar applies to companies. What a company stands for, again you can say in terms of the type of business they are in or the type of turnover they have, and other such many other parameters can be used. But finally again it boils down to the character of the company, in what manner they are conducting their business and whether they are following certain core values and looking after their employees, customers and investors in an ethical manner, and are they practicing some of those values on a day-to-day basis. Although we don't think about it, it assumes importance because finally it affects the level of our inner satisfaction while we carry on with our business.
At Pidilite, we have a DNA structure that marks us all as proud members of this family. A structure which combines our key values, our way of working, and our competencies. We have crossed several milestones in our business and achieved phenomenal growth. But what is remarkable about this company is that we have achieved this spectacular success by staying true to our value system. Values such as high ethical standards, fairness and transparency in all our dealings, respect for colleagues, aligning self-interest with company interests, decisions based on logic and merit, discipline in all our commitments. Let us understand how members of the Pidilite family are guided by these values.
I am at the start of my career and I've always wanted to work with an organization which not only has a very strong business model but also has a very strong set of values and beliefs. And well, here I am.
Our company has been built brick by brick, and there are two most contributing factors I must share. One is that our foundation of strong value system, and the second thing is this our unique way of working, which is very rare indeed. These two are really contributing in shaping our organization in today's where we are. Our strength has gone up from 900 to 4,300. Our sales has multiplied many-fold. So we have seen the way company has grown all the years. But this particular growth or achievement has further reaffirmed that our strong values as well as our unique way of working are the two jewels in our approach.
What makes every day enjoyable and stimulating for me here at Pidilite is that every decision here is guided purely by logic and merit.
I like the company so much, and I worked for our MD for all these years. He has been my guiding person, as well as he has taught me many things which I cherish in my heart. So he has taught me how to give my best to the company, and which I learned from my childhood at my home. It is continued in this organization. That's why I love Pidilite, and I have worked and I will give my total involvement and efforts to make this organization great.
So if you look at our core value about ethical behavior, I can tell you that there have been occasions where actions of people who are not really in our control, who are not really in Pidilite's control, have been found to be not meeting our ethical standards. And because of that, we have foregone substantial revenue just to stay true to our core value of ethical practice. Our core value about free flow of ideas, which are not hampered or encumbered by rank or time spent at Pidilite, etc., ensures that there is always free flowing idea, free opinion, considered opinion, evaluated opinion on the table, which may come from anywhere, which comes from field staff, which comes from very young, say, junior staff. But as these ideas and thoughts come on the table, we are able to extract the best possible decision. We are able to design the best possible products which our consumers really need.
The core values ensure that we do not stray from the path of high ethical and moral standards. Consider the core values. It is not as if the core values are important only from the company's point of view. These are important actually even from the individual. When I am working in Pidilite and I know that we will not deviate from fairness, transparency and any kind of legal obligations, then I'm not only serving the company's purpose when I'm conducting myself in that manner. I'm actually serving a purpose very close to myself. I know that I'm going to have peace of mind and I'm going to have a good night's sleep each and every day of my life. That's important to me.
One of the main reasons for our successful phenomenal growth that we have been able very strongly adhere to the values of the organization, like aligning our interest with the organization interest. That has been a very, very powerful factor. In fact, you will agree that many times we come across a situation where even though we are enjoying a very good strong relationship with our customers, our distributors, whereas it comes to as far as the terms and condition of the businesses, the interest of the organization is priority rather than personal relationship. In my last 23 years of association with the organization, one more thing which I feel very, very proud of that as far as discipline to the commitment is concerned, whether it is related to outside customers or internal customers, whatever commitments are made by the management or the senior managers to an employee or to the external customer, maybe it is a dealer or the customer, we strongly adhere to the same.
One of the decisions that we had taken at the beginning of this year was to discontinue one of the SKUs in M-Seal. This was an SKU which was at a rupees 20 price point because we had two SKUs at very close price points within that range. 3 months post the SKU was discontinued, our team was conducting a Sampark program in various branches, and in Jaipur branch, one of our TSIs came up with the suggestion that because we had exited the 20 rupees price point, we were losing share to competition. This input came through the Sampark channel onto me, and the suggestion was that we should relook at seeing whether we should again go back into the 20 rupees price point, because otherwise we were possibly allowing competition to get entry into this segment. Basis this feedback, we again decided to get back into the 20 rupees price point. Within a span of 3 months, we reintroduced the SKU, and as we saw from there onwards, this feedback was actually genuine, and this was only possible because a TSI's input right down from the marketplace was taken into consideration and a decision taken basis that, and not basis on hierarchy or or what we at head office feel is the right thing necessarily to be done.
Our values are far greater than financial or business rewards. And at Pidilite, we live the company's values every day of our lives. These values act as beacons and guide us in our day-to-day functioning and behavior at work. This value-driven approach to business is something we have come to know as the Pidilite way of working. The PIL way of working explains our approach to business, which has always been about achieving the extraordinary while staying true to our values. The cornerstones of the Pidilite way of working are understanding and delighting consumers, being open to new ideas and encouraging innovation, working together to achieve objectives, no shortcuts to achieving objectives, passion for results, fingertip knowledge of all relevant issues, quick and meticulous completion of work.
The Pidilite way of working actually guides us to be open to new ideas and also at the same time to work together to meet objectives. This, if you look at it at any level, right from the TSI level in the market to the board of directors, we have an open, honest, direct and transparent communication. We are open to new ideas, even contradicting thoughts. If you look at the manner in which the communication happens, it's absolutely transparent and without agenda. It is direct, which means we are to the point, and at the same time we really do not worry about the hierarchy and we communicate what we really believe from the heart. And at the same time we are intellectually honest. If there is some problem which is there, even if it means that it shows badly on us, we are honest, intellectually honest to point it out for the betterment of the company. That is the Pidilite way of working, and I'm really proud that we are working in this way, not because we have to, but because that is the right thing to do.
What sets a Pidilitean apart from our peer group in other firms is our meticulous attention to detail. All of us are wedded to have fingertip knowledge of whatever that we are involved in, and we call it OTOS. On top of situation. We get into detail and that is where decision making becomes fast and a decision is taken immediately when an anomaly is cited. That's what makes us fast and that's what gives us the competitive advantage to survive in this tough competitive world.
One of the initiatives that we have taken up for this division is what we are calling the saturation initiative for two of our lead brands, Fevikwik and MC. So in the month of August and September, we were doing a pilot in two markets, two small towns, one Durgapur and one Vellore, where we piloted the approach of doing saturation, where we would saturate the market completely, see the results, and then decide on the way ahead. After 2 months of the pilot, we got fantastic results in both these markets for the products which we had tried out in terms of the actual sales that happened in the market. And basis that, the organization took a decision that we would now invest a fairly large sum of money on the saturation initiative and scale this up immediately. Within a span of about 2.5 months, we are now taking this initiative to 150 towns across the country, where each and every element is meticulously planned in terms of how many people will be there, how many vans we will be running, how many POP elements will be put up, how many hoardings will be there, and all this work has been taken up, which is driven by both the field as well as the head office team. So this is an example of how quickly as an organization we are able to ramp up wherever we have conviction that we are going to get results and then have 100% initiative in our approach.
The Pidilite way of working, thus, is a hallmark of a true Pidilitean. The code of conduct has evolved from our values and our way of working. It is a logical extension of our approach to business and something that all of us have to imbibe. So let's understand what our Pidilite family has to say about our code.
We as an organization have always believed in doing the right thing at the right time, being always on the right side of law, maintaining highest level of integrity. If you do a right thing, you will have no hesitation in looking at another person's eyes and saying with pride that I have done this. Can you be honest to yourself, your peers, your colleagues, your organization and your country? The real test is when you do a right thing, fully knowing well that no one is observing you. It is your inner self which is telling you to do it.
I have worked with several large organizations prior to joining Pidilite. Living by the code of conduct is of paramount importance in scaling up organizations. Positive values contribute to a company's effective day-to-day functioning as well as its reputation and long-term sustainability. I can say very objectively that Pidilite adheres to very high ethical standards in all its dealing with all stakeholders. The code of conduct being put together at Pidilite is more than a set of rules and guidelines. It is a formal sharing of the way of life which has been practiced for years at Pidilite. It is also a huge responsibility on us. Our reputation is the key. It is incumbent upon each of us here at Pidilite to not only live by the code, but also to highlight any violations of the code if we notice happening around us.
I live by the code of conduct, and so does every one of my colleagues in the factory. And for me, the code is as important as plant machineries and the technologies, equipments, and the safety of my colleagues. It is an integral part of being a Pidilitean. That is what makes working on Pidilite such a unique experience.
During my interaction with my seniors in the company, one thing that I've learned about Pidilite is that it believes in achieving success by sticking to the right means only. I hope to live up to these ideals in my career, and I'm really eager to know about the code of conduct of my company.
We have just heard our Pidilite family members share their views on how the code of conduct touches their lives every day. So, let us know more about the code. This is a document which provides the principles governing the conduct of employees of Pidilite Industries and all its group companies. And while it is not possible to cover every single aspect of the code, it gives a comprehensive understanding of how a member of the Pidilite family is expected to conduct himself. First and foremost is the critical aspect of conducting oneself ethically while adhering to all rules, regulations, and policies of the company at all times. The code expects the highest levels of integrity and honesty at all times. Fair conduct while dealing with employees or external partners and associates. Behavior which is in line with the law of the land. Be apolitical. Do not suggest, encourage, or force anyone, employee, customer, or vendor to do something which is not ethical or indecent. Disclose any and every legal proceedings initiated against you to the nominated representatives immediately. And disclose any violation of the code of conduct by any other employee without fear. Your identity will be protected at all times. The second aspect covers the expected behavior from employees to avoid any kind of conflict of interest. You need to take prior written consent from respective CEOs or functional presidents while taking up any short-term or part-time work, assignment, or business activity. Disclose details of any family member or close relative working for any company in the Pidilite Group or in a competing company. Do not participate in nor influence the selection of any close relative, close acquaintance, or person known to you as a prospective employee of Pidilite or group companies. Disclose if any relative of a known customer, vendor, or business associate is employed or is likely to be employed in Pidilite or a group company. Do not appoint anyone known to you as a WSS, vendor, or business associate, and avoid influencing the selection process of known individuals as WSS. The next aspect covers expected conduct in financial matters. Do not take loans or gifts from other employees, and if already taken, disclose the same in writing. Do not conduct cash transactions either on behalf of the company or any WSS or business associate. And refrain from taking loans from any customer, WSS or business associate. Do not accept any gift from any customer or business associate in the normal course of business, including festive occasions, except for flowers, diaries or calendars. Employees are allowed to accept gifts on social occasions like family weddings, only if these gifts are valued at less than 1,000 rupees and the information is disclosed in writing. The code also covers expected behavior while using company assets, wherein promotional samples, items and gifts are only used for the specified purpose and not used for personal gifting or gain. For any other use, written approval from the concerned CEO or functional president is required. The final aspect covers the need to protect information. Employees are expected to disclose only relevant information to other employees and refrain from sharing or disclosing any information which is not in the public domain to anyone. Let us now examine a few situations which you may face at some point in your career at Pidilite, where your belief in the code of conduct is tested. Sampark has been a great enabler and a highly appreciated employee engagement platform. And here, it will be useful to hear Mr. Mehta speak about this initiative and the good work it has done.
Sampark is a path-breaking initiative for employees' engagement. Sampark Sale as a channel listens to the voice of the employees, gives them variety of the perspective in a different manner to ensure that their issues related to office or personal are taken care in a very positive manner. This one-to-one interaction with confidentiality has given a lot of benefit to the employee in terms of venting out the proper type of issues.
We had very old computers which had to be replaced with new ones. Our request for installing new computers was put forward to Sampark. They ensured quick implement of our request.
I was facing some challenge with respect to interaction with some of my colleagues. However, it was very reassuring for me to know the Sampark provides help in software issues as well. I felt very comfortable in approaching Mr. B.O. Mehta, whom I know personally for past 7 years. Mr. Mehta was more than willing to hear the situation I have been through, and I could freely express myself. That was very relieving for me. I personally benefited by experiencing the positive change in the situation and improvement in working environment.
Code of Conduct is a initiative where Sampark will play a major role. Anywhere Code of Conduct not being followed up properly, Sampark channel can be approached in full confidentiality and the necessary solution can be offered. It may be related to interpersonal issues, it may be related to resource crunch, it may be related to infrastructure, or even a good creative suggestion related to business and any other inputs which helps the organization to grow. With Code of Conduct and with Sampark, the idea is to take care of employees with a clarity to share the things which can make it happen in a right way. Anywhere, I recommend all of you where the Code of Conduct is not properly being adhered to draw the attention at Sampark Sale. And we are confident together we will ensure that the issues are solved. Pidilite as a family wish to grow with the good family culture, and Code of Conduct along with the Sampark, I'm sure can help all the employees.
We urge all of you to carefully look at the proposition which is outlined in the documents on core values and Code of Conduct. See that whether it meets with your own inner voice, whether you have any more suggestions in that respect. And finally, we need to practice carefully. In many cases, some of these core values are self-evident. Many of us actually believe in these core values, but sometimes we find it difficult to put them in practice. We are faced with certain situations where we are called upon to do things slightly differently or compromise on our values. But I would urge all of you to make sure that we put in practice carefully and meticulously all of our core values, and the code of conduct is actually derived from these core values, which will, I think, go a long way in making this company successful, and not only successful, but I think a company which gives you and all of your family members and your colleagues a great deal of satisfaction and joy in working in an environment which is based on such values.
So, we have seen how the code of conduct is a critical guide in every Pidilitean's working life, and which is precisely why certain employee engagement initiatives have also been aligned to help us all bond with our code.
So let's bond with the code.
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 Bond with the core.
Let's bond with the code.
No. Madam, I insist. Please book me only on Jet Airways. I know it will cost 5,000 rupees more. Madam, listen to me. Seats are not comfortable on these budget airlines. Hello? My back is very sensitive. Hello?
Arey Gupta ji, you having back problems now?
Oh, my back is fine.
Sir, there is a very nice Ayurvedic balm. I just saw the ad on the late night TV. You should apply that.
Arey, but I told you I'm fine. My back is fine.
So what happened?
Arey yaar, I have to take my family to Patna for this Diwali vacation. And you know how expensive these air tickets are nowadays. So I was trying to collect as many frequent flyer points as possible. But this lady at the travel desk, she doesn't listen to me. She already booked me on some budget airline for my market visit next month. Now tell me, do I have to explain her everything? She saved company 5,000 rupees, but I'm at total loss.
Damn selfish. Of her, I mean.
कैसा है?
Very nice.
My wife made it.
Yeah?
Sen Gupta, have you heard about that case in our Thane factory? Electrical instrument and testing equipments. They had gone missing since last 3 months.
Did they catch anyone?
Yeah, it was a security guard who was doing it all along. They installed CCTV cameras at the gate. And there he was stealing all the electrical equipments and sending them out of the plant at the night time.
Security agency must have been sacked for that.
No, the plant had sacked the security guard, but not the security agency, for God's sake.
But shouldn't the security agency be held responsible for that?
Well, the security agency is owned by our own Jadhav ji, who is working in this company for last 20 years. And he is close friends with Mr. Kulkarni, the GM Saab of our plant. So obviously, what are friends for?
Wow. I wish I had a friend like that.
Mr. Sen Gupta, the long arm of the law is never too far.
What? Did someone come to know about my fake medical bills?
No. Relax. some large scale corruption is going on for a while. Some big fish are trapped. Some heads will roll.
Meaning?
A product formulation has come out in the market. The competition has better products, cheaper price.
What? How?
Are you know Dr. Adhikari? Are that mad scientist? Dr. Saab is genius, but he's too innocent. He does not understand that this office is full of greedy and corrupt characters.
Really?
Yeah. Dr. Saab keep his files full of formulations in his cabin with cabinet unlocked. Papers all over the place. Couple of his boys take out the photocopies and sell them to companies. How do you think Mishra goes out for foreign holidays every New Year?
Let me go and check whether the doctor's cabin is open or locked.
Arey, Sen Gupta, not like this. Just press the green button. Why are you looking so troubled?
Arey yaar, my in-laws are visiting. It's damn irritating.
Oh, you should learn something from Jha. He takes so much good care of his in-laws.
What?
Yes, he got his brother-in-law Ashish frontline sales job in our company last year. And now Ashish is a star. Never missed a single target in last 12 months.
Smart boy. But he is an MBA. Isn't he a little overqualified for the sales job?
Yeah, correct. But that is the secret. Jha asked him to redo his CV and not to mention MBA anywhere in it. He gave aptitude test. First he failed, second time he passed and joined the company. And rest, as they say, is history.
What are you saying, Gupta ji?
Yes, family comes first. Excuse me. This is mine. Thank you. Yeah, sir. I'll get it done. I told you now. While coming back, I'll get it done. Okay? Okay, Sarla. I'm just getting into a meeting. I'll call you back. Okay? Okay, bye. Ajay Sen Gupta, tell me one thing. Which place is better, Switzerland or Spain? Or both? What do you think?
Another foreign holiday, Gupta ji.
Don't look so sad. I deserved it. I worked so hard. They are giving me very good incentive this time.
Very lucky. But how?
How? I make my own luck. And there are so many ways to achieve your targets. See, I liquidated all my stocks using the gift items in the godown remaining from last year's promotional schemes.
And the big boss knows about that?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to know. MD congratulated him and gave a pat on his back. He sent us letters of appreciation and handed me big fat incentive.
Wow, Gupta ji.
No network? Strange.
Strange.
The salesman of the year has done it again.
Amol Kulkarni, boss is blue-eyed boy.
Yes, sir. Last month he went to Delhi for his market visit. So in the evening, when he was going out for dinner with ASM, I heard some of Amol's friends also joined in.
They were chicks too?
Yes. I heard it was a grand party there.
These sales guys have a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. Big bottle of scotch and 3-course meal.
That Kulkarni is a big tanker. He drinks like a fish and is getting all this on the company expense.
Of course. This time too they racked up a bill of 20,000 rupees and Kulkarni casually asked ASM to get the bill converted into food bill and pay up.
How do you know, Gupta ji?
ASM is a new kid. He was shocked, so called me up for some advice. Kulkarni told him not to worry, just to send a voucher claiming that it was dinner for distributors and he will get it approved.
I wish I had a smart boss like it.
Even I wish I had a smart junior like him.
Poor Joshi wanted to be a hero, and now HR has done his full and final.
What's the story all about? Till recently, he was Big Boss's pet.
Yes, he was. But I think then he saw Rang De Basanti and decided that he has to clean up the whole system. Arey, this is the season. This is the peak season when we make most of our money. And this guy started creating bottlenecks.
Meaning?
Arey, there were minor QC issues with the last batch. This man made a big deal about it and refused to certify them. Boss told him several times. But this guy, he started using big words like values and principle and this and that.
He thought he was Amir Khan.
Exactly. Boss somehow managed to dispatch the stock. Sales guy ran a scheme and liquidated everything. The story should have ended there. But no. Our Joshi Saab was dumb enough to report this to head office.
Really?
Yeah, you know how these big guys are. Boss made few calls and HR served him termination. Today is his last day.
Satyamev Jayate.
Yes. Who's that?
Ganeshan.
Gupta ji, all okay?
Yeah. You know Ramesh and Ganeshan? They are very close friends. Just like brothers.
Rameshan is with the company. Who's Ganeshan?
Ganeshan is the vendor. He is very close friend of Rameshan.
But how could Rameshan has his friend a vendor? Nobody has a problem.
Well, Rameshan is an honest guy and actually Ganeshan has come through right channels after qualifying as per company's policy and processes.
Then I suppose it's okay now.
Not really. Now that he has managed to get into the company, Ganeshan has started showing his true colors. He uses his friend's name to pressurize people. Accounts have to clear his payments within 2-3 days, while other vendors have to wait for 60 days. QC has to okay his supplies always.
That's very good. So all vendors should have friends like Rameshan.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Ganeshan.
Gupta ji, working late in the night?
No. Overdoing of overtime. And on top of it, this bloody hell.
What? Boss has cancelled your leave.
No. It is this bloody Chandra from IT sending me stinkers saying that my data card users have increased to unacceptable limits in last few months.
Acha. Watching naughty sites.
No, it is my wife.
What?
No. I mean to say my wife has quit her job and has started consulting business from home. So she uses my laptop and data card in the night time and on weekends. Huh?
Okay na. So what's the problem?
Listen, whatever is mine is my wife's, isn't it? These people don't understand this small thing.
Just reply to the mail that the data card is a perk of the company given to you for the research and development. You use it in your spare time. Simple.
Smart boy. Just sent it. You're not getting late? Come on, let's move.
Yeah. Hello, Gupta ji.
Hello, Sen Gupta. Sen Gupta, tell me one thing. How close are you to your in-laws?
I don't entertain them, yeah. You know how in-laws are.
Shame on you, Sen Gupta. You should learn something from young Prakash, who's in R&D department. He's so close to his in-laws.
What do you mean?
His father-in-law, he's working in competitors' company. And Prakash's boss knew about it because he had gone to Prakash's marriage last year, but he kept quiet. Now competitors' products are improving, so his boss called him up and asked him whether he's not leaking any information to his father-in-law. Then what? Prakash said nothing. I'm not leaking any information. Yes, we talk over family dinners and drinks and discuss things about QC levels in our companies, product information, new product launches, product improvement plans and all.
Prakash is gonna hang for that.
They are going to hang his boss too. Wash your hands.
Ready, Gupta ji? Do you know Aditi has quit and joined MNC with the double of her existing salary?
Aditi? I'm sure. See, she was so intelligent, so smart, and so pretty. We all are going to miss her. And I saw boss writing nice things on company letterhead for her employee certificate.
Really? But is he authorized to write an employee certificate?
Arey yaar, Aditi was a star performer. Such a hard-working lady. This is the least boss can do for her. And after all, we all should help each other as colleagues, na?
Let's just finish this game quickly, Gupta ji. Let me go and ask her if she needs my help.